over warm ocean waters. Their scientific term is a tropical cyclone. This is a graph shows damage caused by Hurricane Camille, Andrew, and Katrina. You can see Hurricane Katrina has the high rate of property damage, death, and homes destroyed. Next, I will welcome Minerva onto stage to talk about part 2. Hello, I am Minerva, and today I will talk about the preparations needed before a hurricane. First, does anybody know what to do before a hurricane? Does anyone know the answer will get a prize? Please.
Know where your shelter is to know that if a hurricane comes, you can go straight to your shelter.
Thank you. Zero.
Board up the windows to prepare in case of storm.
Pizza.
Go to a bathroom and stay in the bathtub because the bathtub is rooted to the ground, so it's stable.
Thank you for your answers. Now I will tell you about the proper preparations needed before a hurricane comes. First, evacuation. You will need to have an evacuation plan if you live near a coast or in a mobile home when there's a major storm forecast. Next, the government will issue out instructions, but you should still have an evacuation plan just in case. The emergency supplies needed will be lighting materials, radio, foods, and first aid kits. You will also need protection for your house. First, you need to check the roof and rain gutters to ensure that the water flows freely and away from your home. Next, you need to trim trees and shrubs to avoid damage to homes in the event of high winds. You will also need to install shutters over glass windows to make sure that strong winds doesn't knock them down. For last-minute preparations, you can nail plywood to windows. Next, I will invite Quang Hai and Zahan to talk about their part.
Good morning, my name is Quang Hai. Today I will talk about what to do during the hurricane. Use a portable radio to listen to important news, and if you stay inside, you must keep away from windows. If the power is lost, you must keep the refrigerator. You must close your refrigerator and you must have a CO detector in your house. Now I will inform her to talk about what to do after the hurricane.
Thank you, Han. Next, I will talk about what to do after the hurricane. First, they are the flood water. Follow warnings about flooded roads because maybe they will get really flooded and don't drive in flooded areas. Next, wear a life jacket near the flood water because maybe who knows how flooded it is. Drink safe water and eat safe foods. Throw away all the water that have contact with flood water because the water has a lot of chemicals and they can damage your health. And also, safe water for your personal uses. Nothing concluded. I have a quote that we cannot prevent hurricanes or earthquakes, floods, or volcanic eruption, but we can ensure that both people and communities are better prepared and more resilient. And now we'll come to the Q&A part. Does anyone have questions about hurricanes? B.
What is secondary consequences of hurricane?
The secondary consequences of hurricane is that it can cause floods or landslides that can damage a lot of properties. You need a CO detector to detect the amount of carbon dioxide and make sure that the air in the home is clean.
Where does the CO come from during the hurricane? Where does it come from?
Maybe you don't need a CO detector at home, but I think that you should keep in track of the CO detector because if there was an issue, you can call them or instruct them so that you won't get any problems that you can.
But where does CO come from? Where does the CO come from?
Well, when you breathe in oxygen and CO comes out when you breathe out.
That is CO2, carbon dioxide, not CO. And why do you need CO detector here?
So maybe we don't have the answer now, but maybe if we still want to know the answer, maybe we will search it and answer you later.
Do you want to hear an explanation?
Yes?
I think CO detector doesn't need, you don't need the CO detector here. Long time ago when people use coal or the gas as a fuel, sometimes they can burn and produce CO, but now the people don't use coal directly at their house anymore. Now every house are using first electricity, second gas. So the gas produced here is CO2, not CO, carbon dioxide, not carbon monoxide. So you don't need CO detector anymore. And you can check the fact every house in Vietnam or other place of the world, they don't install CO detector at their house. So you have to check, double check, make sure. And you have wonder, why do we need CO detector here?
Okay, thank you. Blaine.
How do people predict a hurricane?
The people predict the hurricane using earthquakes can create hurricanes, and in weather stations they have machinery to calculate the amount of winds or water coming towards the land.
Can you tell me the difference between hurricanes, typhoon, and storm? Is there any difference between them?
Well, hurricane and storm, they're the same, but hurricane and storm are called different because they come from different ocean. If the hurricane from which part of the ocean, they will call storm or hurricane. And maybe it can often thinks on what people on that country or on that side thinks, they can talk.
You mean that they classify the name based on where the storm come from?
Yes, just like what I mentioned in my part, because the word hurricane is the word used for storms in the Atlantic or Eastern Pacific Ocean.
Don't belong to the speed of wind or rain. Are you sure?
And their wind speed exceeds 63 knots.
Because this is out of time for the Q&A question, and if you still have questions about hurricanes, you can meet our team later to ask more about hurricanes. And thank you for listening to our speech.
Thank you, Team 3, for your presentation about hurricane. And I think Team 4 are ready now for their presentation about tsunami. So welcome Team 4 onto the stage.
Did you know that tsunami happens very Did you know that the tsunami that had to go to Hokkaido in Japan that killed about 15,500 people to die and more than